Congratulations on the win. Just how did it feel out there? You just felt like a conference game. I mean, a year ago, I guess it was, but is it, clutch situations late in the game? I mean, how did you feel on the mound in a game like that?
I felt great. I mean, it's the same thing every single outing. Doesn't matter who's in the dugout. Just go out there, execute, throw strikes. Trust the offense is going to come up with a big hit.
How did it feel for you to have to walk back out there again? Like, you struck out those last two to get it to the ninth, but now you have to go back out there for the 10th.
That's fine. I mean, it didn't really faze me. I was prepared to go as long as they needed me to. I'm a pitcher. It's my job to go until they tell me not to.
What's really been working well for you this season?
During the off season, I got my body back in shape, and then just being able to really trust what I'm doing in the bullpens and in practices, and then really trust what Coach Thomas has done with us. So, I mean, if you trust in everything you're doing, it should translate to the field.
What was the biggest thing that you took from the pitchers before you that you applied when you got out there on the mound?
I saw they were taking a little more than I thought they should have. So I just knew that when I came in, I was going to have to throw strikes, get everything in the zone, make sure the slider was working in the zone, and then have the fastball work off that.
What's it like just kind of pitching in a clutch situation? I mean, I know you prepare for it, you're used to it, but there's a little bit more pressure on the line. Knowing it was a tie game, you didn't want to give up the go-ahead run. What's that like?
It's awesome. I mean, it's the biggest adrenaline pump you can have. You come out there and it's a tie game. You got to shut it down, get it back to the offense. I mean, it feels great.
Can you give us what the mood in the dugout was like as Lex kind of stepped up to the plate there?
I mean, it was we were high the entire game. There was no real downs, and then when he came up and Brate got to second, it was just we knew that Lex was going to put the ball in play and potentially drive him Brate. That's exactly what he did.
I think it's the first 7-0 start in quite some time, maybe 2017, I think they said. What is it about this team? Why have you guys been successful so early on?
I think we're trusting what we're doing in practice, and same thing with pitching. I mean, the hitters are translating everything from practice to the field, and this team believes in everybody. There's not a weak link on this team, and then it also stems from the coaches. The coaches have taught us that.
Andrew managed to get another home run, fourth straight game. First time someone's had a home run in fourth straight game since 2011. What's it been like watching Andrew work these past few games?
Oh, it's been awesome. I mean, every time he steps up to the plate, there's a chance something big's going to happen. So if you just watch what he's doing, you watch his approach, I mean, you can see why he's having the success that he is.
You talked about how this has been obviously a big year for you. You spent a lot of time in the offseason. You mentioned getting your body right. Kind of go into more detail about what you did. Obviously, working with Coach Thomas comes in last summer. What kind of did you do to get ready for this year?
A lot of it was just mechanical stuff, like trying to fine tune everything that I have already previously built, and then once you go from there, it's go time.
What's the biggest difference with this stable of pitchers between last season and this season to you?
I would say, I mean, from last season, it was the same guys. I mean, we returned the core, basically. And then you get to add the other guys, the missing links, where you get Galvan and you get Bauer. And then for the weekend rotation is when you get Nesbitt. It's just been good to have what we have already built and then being able to build more off of it.
So where are you in the walk-off celebration? You got soaked, is that right?
I did. I was in the back. I wasn't trying to get my feet stepped on, but I'll give Lex his congrats when we get home. So it was good.
How's it feel to do that in a War on I-4 game like this, especially since you never really know when those are going to come now that we're not in the same conference?
It was awesome. I mean, every time we play them, it's always a battle. I mean, last year we split our series, and this year, I mean, it was a dogfight the entire game. It was just who was going to make the fundamental plays and who's going to get the big hit when we need it.
What's the biggest thing you want to tell Tyler, who's going to take the mound to start tomorrow, and any kind of relievers that might be sent out after him?
Trust in what you've been doing. I mean, if you throw the ball in the zone and it's located to where you were trying to locate it, then you're going to get outs and you're going to be successful.
That's good. Good stuff. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Chase.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chase.